welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna make chicken burgers, but in a different way. We're not gonna just use salt and pepper. Today we're gonna use Shan Tandoori Masala, and we'll see how that goes. I like to use Shan because it is a lot of mix of desi spices and it tastes really nice. Tandoori Masala is my favorite from Shan. Tastes really good, so why not? So without wasting more time, let's get to it. I'll show you guys whatever we need, yeah? Alright, so let's start with, obviously we need chicken. So this is minced chicken, about 500 grams. Only breast, there is no dark meat in this. And I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons of the masala. And then I'm going to mix it to the best of my capability, but I do recommend that you do it by hand. I just don't like the entire chicken sticking to my hands. So what you can do is you can either put on a glove or simply just, wash your hands in a lot of oil. Yeah, and so I'm using mince, but you can use normal breast pieces, but just slice them from between. I think I do have a video of that, but yeah. So you need to do that, and you have to mix it thoroughly because you don't want bits of all the spices, you don't want to have the entire bits in your mouth. That is just going to taste very nasty, and you don't want that. So well, apart from that, and then first this is what you're going to do, and then just marination, and then we keep it aside, and then from there we will jump on to making the so-called special sauce that requires for every burger, and it is there in every restaurant. So my special sauce is very easy because there's nothing complicated in it. It's just mayonnaise, ketchup, and because I'm a fan of Nando's hot sauce, so I use the extra hot sauce. Okay, so yeah. All right, so first we need to get a cup in which you have to put the mayonnaise, obviously, and then you have to struggle to find the spoon. And when you do find the spoon, then you have to struggle to open the lid of the mayonnaise jar. Once that is done, you have to open that little sealed thing which takes forever to open up. So you do that, and then you take out 1 tablespoon, put it in your pan, sauce, whatever cup you're going to use. So 1 tablespoon of mayonnaise, and then just equal parts to ketchup. And as I said, I'm going to use Nando's because I do like a kick in it. So you can use either Frank's hot sauce or any kind of hot sauce of your preference. Well, I'm going to use Nando's, about maybe a teaspoon, or maybe a teaspoon of that. And then you just have to mix it really well. Just mix it until all the flavors start to know each other, and just keep it aside, because now we are going to go to the frying pan and make the patty. Alright, so you have to, again, mix it properly. You go back to the pan, turn on your stove, and make sure that you have the correct pan for it, because non-stick is usually, I just use non-stick, so I have no idea about the other ones. But if you have non-stick, then good, this video is for you. So put in some oil, and then you start with that. And see, I'm using a second pan, and that pan is completely, and only reason for that pan is to toast the buns. And trust me, you do not want to not toast your buns when you're having a burger, because nobody likes a soggy burger. So yeah, you toast your buns, and at the same time you place your patty in the pan, but away from you. You don't put it towards you, you put it away from you, so because nobody wants to get burnt, obviously, right? So yeah. And the thing is, with chicken, the best option that to know if when you put it down, the best way to know if it's cooked or not is to try to wiggle it around. If it's moving freely, then it means that it's cooked from one side. So you can then just flip it off. Once you flip it, and you're good to go, and then you can repeat the process. What I do is I keep the stove a little bit slow so it cooks properly. Then you add on the cheese, you put the lid on, and then you just let it sit. Don't wiggle it, just let it sit. I know it gets very irritating. You have to keep moving it, but no, don't. Just let it sit until the cheese melts, and voila, you have a perfect melt of cheese. You pick it up, then you take it to your assembly area, and then you realize that you haven't put the sauce, so you put the pan back, you add the sauce, then you add the onions, and then you add the patty. Whatever you want to choose, lettuce, tomato, it's up to you. I like just onions, and then then as simple as it is, just put the patty on top. Just make sure that your camera is positioned correctly so the viewers can see what I'm doing. Do that, and then you put the lid on, well, obviously the burger lid on, and slices it in half. That's all you have to do for a perfect chicken burger. So if you let me know how it turned out to be, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.